What's up, guys? We're back. We took last week off, Ian and I, but we have an emergency trifecta. So let's get to it. Thursday, February 18th, we're sponsored by Baby Merlin's Magic Sleep Suit because this thing is a godsend. It makes Ian sleep and it makes the parents sleep. We're happy. Go and get it. You won't be disappointed. Everybody's sleeping. But let's get to this. Nobody's sleeping because the first leg of the trifecta, Carson Wentz, he is out of here, and I am ecstatic. So let's get to it. Let's talk about the trade and what that means. Eagles get a third pick in the draft from the Colts this year and a conditional pick next year. They get a second-round pick next year. If the Colts end up having Carson Wentz play 75% of the snaps, then they get a first-round pick. So if Carson's healthy next year, it's going to be a 3 this year and a 1 next year. If he's not healthy like he's been, it's going to be a 3 this year and a 2 next year. So you know what? What are my thoughts? I'm ecstatic about this deal. I love it. If you told me a million years ago Carson Wentz has the worst season ever by a starting quarterback and you can still get a first-round pick, I know we're all ragging on Howie. He got us into this mess, but if we're able to get a first-round pick next year and a third this year, that's fine. I would have loved to get a 2 and a 1, but a 3 and a 1, which looks like what we're going to get, I'm going to be happy with that because I want Carson gone. I know that we're stuck with the $34 million cap hit. I get it. But even with Carson, guys, we were not going to be good. We were not going to be good this year. We're not going to be good next year. The roster is getting older and older. We're way over the cap. We just have to suck it up for the next 2 or 3 years, and then we'll get there. But a 3 and a 1, I think that's a great move for the Eagles. That's the best one. Just get them off the books. Get them going. You don't have to pay his salary. I get it about the cap hit, but you still don't have to pay the salary. You have Jalen Hurts as your backup quarterback who now steps into the starting role, unless they do something crazy, but we'll talk about that later. So when you say who won the trade, obviously the Colts are probably better off. I know you're disgusted by it, but we already talked about that. We said the Colts had to give up what? A 3 this year and a 1 next year, maybe a 2 for Carson Wentz, and they already paid the Eagles with their salary, what they gave them in guarantees, so maybe it comes to like 20-some million a year for the next 4 years. That's pretty good if Carson Wentz has a good year, good time over there in Indianapolis with the weapons they have and that offensive line. I told you, everybody knows, you know who you are, Mikey Miss, everybody else. 2 years ago, after the Super Bowl season, I said, get rid of Carson Wentz. You could have got 2 1s. You could have got a 2, and Jalen Ramsey to Jacksonville. And everyone said I was crazy. You guys all know who you are. The value has dropped considerably. You are selling lower than low. The lowest point that you could sell at. But it is what it is. And if you still get a 1, I'm happy with it. I know we're all ragging on Howie. He able to miraculously get a 1 for Carson Wentz with that deplorable, horrible, disgusting season he put us through this year with the Eagles. I'm fine with it. So what does that mean going forward? Second leg of the trifecta. What does that mean with the Eagles? Who's going to be the quarterback? I don't know, guys. Number 6 pick. Are they going to try to trade up and get to 2, 3, or 4 if they really like Wilson or Fields? I'm a big Wilson guy, and I called Mikey Miz. I told everybody that was the guy I would love to have at 6. You didn't want him, did you? But everyone else apparently wants him. He's probably going to go number 2. And Fields is probably going to go number 3. So what do? Do you go for the guy from North Dakota State, Trey? Do you go for Trey? What do you think? You want Trey or no? Do you go for Mac Jones? If you think Trey Lance is the guy, you pick him at 6. I'd be fine with it. See what he does. He's got some intangibles. I'm really high on Wilson, but it's not going to happen. So we'll see. I don't know what the Eagles are going to do at 6. The safe move, if they don't go for a quarterback, is you're going to end up picking Surtain, maybe a linebacker, maybe the linebacker from Penn State, maybe Sewell, the offensive lineman from Oregon. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm hoping they pick a quarterback. Trey Lance would be pretty exciting. That's what I want. Third leg of the trifecta. So what does that mean about the team going forward? The cap hit is enormous, which means they're going to have to shred some salaries. A lot of guys are going to go. Fletcher Cox salary's high. I would say cut bait on anybody and everybody you can. Kelsey's got to go. See if you can get rid of Brandon Graham. If you can somehow miraculously get rid of Fletcher Cox. If you can get rid of Lane Johnson. Zach Ertz, we know, has to go. Everybody's got to go that makes the money. We know. Ian is not happy about it. The team is just not going to be good. We got to talk about what we're going to do in the future. Time will tell. Don't worry, guys. It's all good. It's going to be a slow 2 or 3 years. Ian is disgusted. He knows. But tune in next week. We'll talk about what that means in Sixers Talk. V Productions, another trifecta. We're out of here.